What's up, guys? We are live with PBG sponsored player Marcel Russell, taking first place, kicking off the weekend on a great note. First place over 60 plus participants at the pre-regional trial. He's gonna lock in 2-round bye to the Saturday regional. This video is actually gonna be early access to our Patreon members. If you're here at GenCon or you wanna follow us real time, this is going straight to you guys first. We're gonna post this after GenCon for everyone else. So thank you guys again for subscribing to the Patreon once again. But we did some Patreons actually beat me in the tournament, and you actually played against one of them, Jose. How was that match against you?
It was actually pretty close. Really back and forth, and it came down to who had the bigger hand.
Cool. So what did you decide to play at today's event?
SS3 mono blue, actually.
So why mono blue over like so many other versions? You got blue green, and you got mono blue. You even got a red blue version floating around. Like what is your take?
I just like consistency, and this is the most consistent of the colors because it's just one color. So even if you charge like a non-color, I actually have ways to abuse it anyways.
All right, let's check it out, man.
All right, so my leader is SS3. You all know what he does. Untaps 3 and energy ramp. So let's get into our first cards. It's gonna be 4 flute, 4 Cronoa, and 4 Majin Boos. This is essentially like having 12 1-drops because you can just keep bouncing the 1-drops back and drawing, plussing every time you flip them back. Cronoa is amazing for like when you charge an off-color energy, you can still use it with any color, and it still does the same effect as Majin Buu, although it's a little bit weaker in 5K to 3K, which did come in handy today. Like I did one with a Majin Buu.
Why are you always killing people with Majin Buu?
Still doing it.
Why not, baby? Why not?
Next we're going to go to our defensive cards. We got Sensu Beans. Simple Sensu Beans. It gets around Anti-Laza because it's technically not a combo. So that's pretty useful in this meta right now. And our only negate is going to be Mafuba.
Woo!
I prefer...
For Mafuba.
Yeah, for Mafuba. I prefer this over Whis Coercion or Yajirobe.
So you're playing no Whis Coercion or Yajirobe.
Yeah,
you are a wild man. Alright, tell us why this card is so much better than Whis Coercion.
So for only 1 energy more, and you already have 3 energy at the end of your phase, so you easily have enough energy for Mafuba every turn. This destroys Anti-Lazas or Kami Piccolos, that like barrier cards that you can't deal with, and you want to like stall for maybe a few turns. This completely shuts them down. It forces them to either not attack or completely get shut out for like 2 turns, and 2 turns is very significant in this deck because once you're at 6, something big happens. Next we got our super combos. We got 4 Piccolos and 4 Unbreakables. 8 super combos, really easy to use with this leader. You have plenty of energy to work with. In addition to your Raging Gohans, try to use these 2 as much as possible in between your turns to get the most out of your leader's effect. Next we're going to go to our battle cards. Our first battle card is going to be Tapion. This card is how you awaken pretty much. On turn 2, you take 2 life and you awaken from 6. And it also sends a card back to the top of their deck, which stuns them for a turn if they keep drawing the same card over and over. And it's great removal. It's really cheap and self-awakening. We got more removal as Piccolo the Strategist.
Full playset. Okay, so we see a lot of people running around with 1 copy, 2 copies, 3 copies. Why'd you go with 4?
I'm just a consistent kind of guy. I just like ×4ing everything and like cutting down from there. So like tweaking a little bit. Maybe like 3 ofs later on for your high drops. But your deck gets to 4 really quickly, so it's really easy to just max out on these mid-range drops.
What's the significance of this card over like energy boosted barriers?
Barrier, critical, and the fact that you can activate the KO effect whenever you want. Although it's very useful when people try to use their Gohans, Raging Gohans to come into play as a defensive from his, because you're 20 to their 15, they combo a Gohan, you activate it then and kill it before.
That's what really killed me. That card makes you not want to play Gohans for me.
Yeah. And obviously the main man himself, we got Beerus.
How do you like this guy? A lot of people have been cutting him, disrespecting him. What do you think?
He's the god of this stuff, so you can't disrespect this man. He burns so much cards from your opponent's hands because they not only they have to either negate his attack and still discard to pay his cost, or they can't negate it, and they have to survive a 25k double strike alongside his negging effect, which practically like gets around 3 or 4 cards out of their hand. And 25k body, if they don't answer it, you just win. Like I had 2 of these on board one time, and it was just they cleaned up. You couldn't do it. You couldn't come back. The last combo is going to be
what
10 drop.
What is this?
Shrouded in Fu Shrouded in Mystery. The overrun from like Crossworlds, I think.
Whoa.
Alongside Hidden Darkness Tapion.
This is insane. So what is the significance
of
this?
So this is the main finisher of the deck. Once you get to 6 energy, which is turn 5 for SS3 leader, you can just do this card to completely shut out your opponent on this turn and their next turn. And it makes them just no active abilities whatsoever. They can't negate, they can't Sensu Beam.
They can't block.
They can't. Their super combos are useless. There's no blockers.
Their super combos,
yeah.
They can play them, by the way. It's on the FAQ on Bandai, but they have no effects,
yeah.
And they have 0 combo power.
Yeah.
So yes, you can super combo. Have fun with that.
Good luck. And the way to get to him out, because he's actually a 10 drop, he's overrun for 6, but you have to have 10 cards in your overrun, so it's kind of hard to get up
in
to
your drop.
sometimes. Yeah. 10 cards in your drop, so you overrun for 10, but pay 6 energy. This card helps you get there very easily. Whenever you combo this card or attack with it, you mill up to 3 cards, and then he himself is usually comboed, so that's 4 cards for 1. And it ramps out really fast to get this card to guarantee it come off. And that's why I really like this card.
Sweet, yeah. Fu, we've seen a game breaker, a mirror breaker in this format, so great to see you utilizing that very unfair strategy to win your games, especially when they're going long and the format's slowing down. So Marcel, known as a linear Vegeta player by some, showing his versatility and flexibility with a control deck this time, taking first place once again. Congrats again on the finish. We'll see how you do in this weekend's regional. Peace.